up? Welcome to the Vegas Benchwarmer channel. This is the Benchwarmer Podcast. My name is Eric E. Hayden 702 and the Beast from the East.
We got Calvarock representing.
And down below, we got the man, the myth, and the legend.
Jeremy with a G.
Okay. How you guys this week going?
It's going good. Sorry, I was drinking Coke. Brought to you by Coke.
Fuck Coke. Fuck Coke. What about you, Jeremy? How's your week going?
It's another week.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Interesting. So, a couple things to talk about before we get into the easiest and hardest positions to play. Baseball season started.
Friday, baby.
Started Thursday, didn't it?
Why did I say Friday? Thursday.
Yeah, baseball season started Thursday. Jeremy, did the Braves win? I'm hoping they did.
No.
None of our teams won. God
damn it. So, yep, I was sitting in the store watching the game from my phone in between conference calls that could have been emails. And I hate those. Those are so fucking horrible. Like, what's the point in having a conference call for 8 minutes?
That's the dumbest thing. It could be an email.
That's what I'm saying. It could be a straight up email. So how about them? Is that Dodgers? Doyers?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Welcome, Baylor the Great, BTG. Better than the greatest. Got it. So yeah, all of our teams lost. They suck. Mine lost in extra innings.
Yeah, they lost in the 10th, right?
Yeah, they lost in the 10th. I was not I didn't know any of the people playing. The only person I knew was Bobby Witt. That's his name, right?
Bobby Witt Jr.
Yeah, I knew him. I knew a couple other. I know more San Diego Padres players than I do Royals players because of MLB The Show.
It makes sense.
Because I was playing my career on the San Diego Padres. So yeah, none of them looked good. As of right now, they still don't look good. I only played one game. My team only played one game. You guys are all in the
last night and they won.
Yeah, you guys are in the net. The Mets are 1-1. The Braves are 0-2. Wait, how are they?
What?
Okay. I have questions on how they do geography, and now the National League West, all of that looks great, right? Dodgers, 3 California teams, Arizona, Colorado, perfect, right?
Hold on, all right. You're looking at the National League right now?
Yeah, the National League West. All those teams make sense, right? Then you go to the NL League Central. The Pirates. Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know it's not that far from Ohio. But then you got Missouri, Illinois, Milwaukee. So I know it's not. But wouldn't it make sense if you switched the Pirates and the Braves? Or maybe the Pirates and the Marlins?
That's the same thing with the NFL, though, too.
What are we talking about?
Why is Dallas in the NFC East?
That's a good question. I never thought about that. Who else would you move, though? Who would you move? There's no other NFC East team. That is the furthest NFC East. That's the furthest team that's in the NFC East. Every other team is because New Orleans, Dallas and New Orleans are about the same. You have New Orleans. You have Atlanta. Ooh, you could put Atlanta.
Atlanta's more.
Yeah, you could put Atlanta there. You definitely could put Atlanta there. You're right. You could switch Atlanta and shit. Are we really about to go down this rabbit hole?
We could go down this rabbit hole later. But yeah, like you're saying the MLB makes no sense, but like the NFL is
really honestly outside of that one, that's really the only one that is actually bad.
Why is Indianapolis in the AFC South? Indy's up north.
Yeah, but hold on. Let's get this going. Why don't you show me? Okay, so well, that's the same questions with Miami, but that's East.
Exactly.
But that it's still East. You could change, but Baltimore, Cincy, Pittsburgh, and Ohio is because they're all grouped together. They're all like they're not, and you have the Pittsburgh and Ohio rivalry for Pennsylvania Ohio rivalry for high school football.
Hold on. Let's pull up a map here.
So realistically, if you're looking at this, you could switch Houston, or not Houston, Indianapolis with Pittsburgh.
Hold on, Eric. Pull up the map for me.
I don't need to pull up a map.
Pull up the map for me. I have a map for you.
I don't need the map.
But look at this.
I know. So this is why. So you could technically take Pittsburgh or Baltimore and put them in the AFC East. Take out Miami. Put Miami in the in the South, and put Indianapolis in the North. But the rivalries. You got to remember when a lot of this was built, there was so little teams.
Yeah,
so
I know.
You go to like the 1980s, and the only reason why the Chiefs are still in the AFC West is due to when they moved Seattle. It's due to the fact that the rivalry that we had with the Raiders.
Well, remember the Falcons were in the NFC West.
Yeah,
the NFC South was formed.
Yeah, because of the fact. Yeah, exactly. Until they had the what was it? Until they had the other divisions, because they had the NFC Central, which had the Vikings, Lions, Bears, Buccaneers, and Packers. Then you had the East, which was the Cowboys, Eagles, all those people. I can't believe they have the Commanders here on Google. It wasn't the fucking Commanders, bitch. It was the Redskins. And then you have the West, Falcons, Rams, 49ers, Saints, which even the Falcons and Saints don't make sense being in the West.
Yeah.
But that was kind of the issue. So when they came up with the other ones, that's when they just kind of moved them out, because the AFC East also had all the East teams, and they're not going to mess up that Browns. Oh, they had the Titans, the fucking Houston Oilers. God, I hate fucking Google.
I have a Reddit picture with all the divisions.
So thank you. Finally, okay. So you had the Baltimore Colts, the Dolphins. So in 1980, you had the Bills, Patriots, Dolphins, Colts, and Jets. That made sense besides the Dolphins, but they were the furthest east team outside of the Steelers. Then you had Cleveland, Houston, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, San Diego, Oakland, Kansas City, Denver, and Seattle. So that kind of makes sense why those divisions are that way. Yeah. Because yes, Houston could have been switched. But yeah, they were still in the Central. That made sense. Kansas City should have been in the Central, but it was the Al Davis and Oakland rivalry from the AFL. They wanted to keep that rivalry intact.
All right, baseball.
Okay, back to baseball. We went off on a little thing. Would you move? Would I move New England where?
Why? They're perfectly in the AFC East.
Yeah, that is crazy. But when they did Baltimore, remember Baltimore was Cleveland. So Baltimore was the Cleveland Browns. So Cleveland moved to Baltimore, and they just kept them in the same division.
Yeah.
All right. So back to baseball.
Did we see that the Los Angeles Angels seem to have already given up on opening day?
No, I didn't see that. What happened with them? Why are they giving up? What did they do wrong?
So the Angels were down 8-0 against the White Sox, who were the worst team in the league last year.
Yes, they were.
And what they decided to do was, because it was 8-0, they put a position player in to pitch already.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on.
You hold on. So back to so that's not so surprising to me now. After the conversation we had in the Discord.
Yes.
Like if we would have had this conversation before the Discord conversation, yeah, I would have been surprised as all get out. You're fine. It's just the damn vacuum falling. Quit tripping. I would have been all surprised out of all get out. You see what I'm saying? But after having the conversation where there's a lot of position players that used to be pitchers and all that other stuff that we were having, that doesn't seem so surprising to me.
Yeah, so they put Nicky Lopez in, who was the second baseman for them. I don't know if he's pitched before, but he pitched 8 pitches in the game. 3 of them were strikes, no strikeouts, and he walked his batter. He walked a batter.
Okay, that's not bad. An 8-pitch at bat, not bad.
Not an 8-pitch at bat. It's 8 pitches total.
But he only faced one batter.
No, he pitched for 0.1 innings.
So he got. Okay. So let's get this. So
okay, here we go. I have his pitching for what he did.
Okay.
For his first batter, he threw a sinker, which was, I guess, 93 miles per hour, which missed the zone. He threw a fastball, which was 62 miles per hour, missed. A fastball, 64 miles foul. Fastball, 64 miles per hour.
Wait. Hold on. Are you sure you're saying the right pitch with the right speed?
That's what they have listed.
Did you say a 64 mile an hour fastball?
No, sinker. Oh, fastball? Yeah, fastball. Hold on. I'll pull it up right here. You ready? We'll look at this together. Go ahead. Let's zoom in. All right, so here's his first at bat.
His sinker is faster than his fastball?
Apparently. And then here's the next batter.
That's not.
He pitched 8 pitches, walked 1, and got a fly out.
Wait, go back up a little bit. So the first batter, ball. So 2 strikes. So it was 3-2. And he walked him. Okay, it was 3-1. Guy probably took that fastball. Yeah, fastball high in 2-1. Okay. Yeah, okay. Damn. Why do the Angels suck so bad?
They are a cursed franchise.
What's up, buddy? Keep doing what you doing. I see the signing with what was it? You got that signing coming up with John Starks. Good. New York legend. Keep it up. But yeah, why are the Angels so bad?
I don't know, but I saw someone in our fantasy league picked up Mike Trout off of the waiver wires.
Getting groceries at the ShopRite. I don't even know what the damn ShopRite is.
ShopRite's a local Northeast grocery store. They're really good.
So okay. So speaking of that, how did y'all like y'all fantasy team?
I'm losing to my brother.
I just want to know how did everybody start with points without anybody playing except for me?
Yeah, I had -3.
The Tokyo series.
Oh, because I have Shea. That makes sense.
Yeah, if you had anyone that played during the Tokyo series, you got those points automatically.
The Angels, it's the Clippers of LA. Well, that's how we look at it. That is a great. Okay, thank you. That is a great analogy for me to understand. Okay, all right, I understand it now. That's a great way to put it in NBA terms. But yeah, I just don't. They had Mike Trout, they had Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei left.
Of course.
Let's look at also where most of their money is locked up with Anthony Rendon. He hasn't done.
Yeah, I've seen that. I don't know who the hell he is, but I saw some video based off of him, basically saying
Anthony Rendon, he's a third baseman, and he was one of the key pieces for the Nationals World Series win in 2019. That was a contract year for him, and the Angels said, "Oh, we want this kind of player on our team." So they gave him a huge contract to show up, and basically he hasn't played like anything for them since then because he's hurt and he doesn't care about the sport anymore.
That's what I heard. He was the guy saying that he could play. He thinks they play too many games and all of this other stuff. Okay. So basically he got paid and he said, "Fuck y'all motherfuckers."
He really did. He really did. I would like to see. All right, hold on. Oh, Anthony Rendon.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy, he just took his money and said, all right, I'm going to take my bat and my ball and go home. Yeah, he hasn't played over 100 games for the club since signing.
He got that paper. He got that paper.
He played 257 games in 5 years.
I'm so mad at myself for not actually paying attention to baseball when I was younger, because I probably could have been pretty decent. Made a little bit of money off of it.
Oh my God. My girlfriend and I were talking about the MLB contracts last night, and she's still like, why does Shohei Ohtani have $700 million?
Look, all I know is, to me, the greatest contract of all time is Bobby Bonilla.
Yeah, it is.
That was one of the greatest contracts of all time.
When's July 1st? July 1st is a Tuesday.
So, all right. So let's pull up let me see. Let me check out my baseball, because I need to know. I stopped knowing who people were in like the 7th round.
Let's pull up the teams here.
I was like, wait, what's going on? Why don't I know this? Why can't I do this?
So you've got, let's see, you've got Seiya Suzuki. He was part of the Tokyo series, so that's some points right there. Shohei Ohtani. You've got Acuna Jr., who's been hurt.
I know, but it said 10 days.
He's estimated to return May 1st.
So why does it say IL-10?
Jeremy, is Acuna, is he on the 10-day IL?
It says IL-10.
They put him on a 10-day IL, but I thought they backdated it.
Okay, so this fucking app, because I read it, I saw the IL-10. I was like, I don't know what the fuck that means. Let me read it. And then it was like, now it's saying, yeah, so mid-May. Okay.
Yeah, so put him on your IL.
I got that. I just did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick somebody else up.
You got Kyle Schwarber, who usually hits bombs.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
He was a good player for the Cubs.
Okay, so question: how do I know who's good and who's not?
Well, let's see. I'm looking at that too. I need
an outfielder. I know that.
Max Muncy is a really good third baseman for the Dodgers.
I said outfielder.
What's up?
Outfielder. Oh, you're looking at my. Okay, hold on.
Nick Castellanos. Whenever there's a national tragedy, you could guarantee a home run out of him.
Who?
Nick Castellanos.
Shut up.
Oh, you think I'm joking?
Are you being serious?
Every time there's some sort of national tragedy, he hits a home run.
All right, I'm taking your advice.
So you better hope for a shooting and that they talk about it during the game, because then he's going to hit it.
All right, I just took your advice. Bobby's still getting that damn child support check from the league. Dopest contract ever. 100%. That contract was, when I found out about that, the only other contract that was better was the people that own the St. Louis Freebirds or whatever. And they took, when they sold their team, when they went into the ABA, from the ABA, and they collapsed it, they basically took like 2 or 3% of media rights.
All right. Could I share some Nick Castellanos home runs with you real quick?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Please do.
August 19th, 2020. The day before, a Reds broadcaster made a homophobic slur and had to apologize during the game. During the apology, Nick Castellanos hits a bomb to left field. July 5th, a World War II veteran died, like literally 2 days earlier, and they're talking about it. Castellanos hits a bomb. That was during a Royals game. Let's see. I'm trying to find March 27th, 2022. So pitching coach for the Blue Jays was apologizing for a DUI arrest, and Castellanos hits a home run.
Keep talking. I'm going to get more coffee. That's crazy.
Okay, let's see. Castellanos was, they were honoring people who made the ultimate sacrifice on Memorial Day. They were doing a somber moment, getting in tears, and Castellanos hits a home run. October 11th, Castellanos, during a postseason game, let's see. Phillies manager Charles Manuel suffered a stroke, and he hits a home run during them talking about the stroke. Let's see here. They mourned Giants legend Willie Mays died at 93, and Nick Castellanos hits a home run. Do we need to say more?
So something bad needs to happen.
Something bad needs to happen for Castellanos to hit a home run. Literally the day after Donald Trump got shot during the rally, Castellanos hits one.
Jesus.
2 hours after Joe Biden announced he would drop out of the presidential race, Castellanos hits a home run. During the September 11th matchup against the Rays, his third pitch game sent him to left field while they were talking about 9/11. So, Nick Castellanos, if you want him to do good, talk about something sad, and he will hit a bomb anywhere.
How the hell?
And it's sad that we have a tracker for this, too. Eric, would you like the tracker for all of the Nick Castellanos home runs during tragic moments?
Yeah,
he hit a bomb during the 9/11 memorial. He hit a bomb the day Willie Mays died. He hit a bomb a day after Donald Trump was shot. He hit a bomb 2 days after, like 2 hours after Joe Biden said he wasn't running for president.
Dude. All right, we're playing for a tragedy. We don't even need a tragedy. We just need some news.
Just some sort of somber news. Literally, apology from an announcer for making a homophobic slur, and he'll hit a home run.
I heard. I actually know about that one because I've seen the video of that. So I know 100% about that one. All right. Let's see. Who do we got playing today?
So the Mets and Astros will be on Fox.
All right, so we got Angels, White Sox, Pirates, Marlins. Where's the Royals? Royals, Guardians.
Royals will still be playing the Guardians.
Do you know how hard it is for me to say the fucking Guardians? Granted, I did love their uniforms. Oh my god, that powder blue on powder blue. Ooh.
Which one? The Royals powder blue?
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, they had a good one.
Oh, that was lovely.
That Lugo is pitching today.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck is pitching on any of my team. I don't know who any of these people is. I'm sitting up there watching the game going, who the fuck is this? Oh, wow. I got a lot to learn. Oh, my God. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Y'all better be good. Because if y'all not good, I'm going to be pissed.
So I believe Lugo has a pretty good pitch set for him.
All right, let me see. So, I know Perez. I know the catcher. He was on the championship team.
Yeah, he's been there for ages. He's Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Is he?
Yes, he is.
Royals Hall of Fame, right? But not Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame.
I think he could be Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame.
He's one of the best players ever?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a really good guy. He's good.
I'm checking. I just know the dude that was pitching's name was Echo or Echo. I don't know what the fuck it was, but he was sitting up there. He was switching positions. All right, so let's just speak of that. Let's just get into that right now. We were talking about this in the Discord. What do you think, Jeremy, is the easiest position to play in baseball?
In baseball?
Yeah.
I'm going to say center field because that's what I played.
Center field.
That's what I said. We were talking back and forth, and we were playing. I'm like, outfield is one of the easiest positions to play.
Yeah, after that discussion, I was doing some research. I mean, if you really think about it, the reason why I brought it up was Jose Altuve. He played second base and he got moved to left field, and I'm like, that's going to be a bit of a stretch, but it is easy, honestly. Like with the amount of room, the time you'll get to adjust.
Yeah.
If you drop the ball, that's just you being stupid.
But even if you drop the ball, and this is the thing, like I played second base, I played shortstop. I have a very brief baseball career, but I hated shortstop. I fucking hated that thing because you see line drives on a regular fucking basis. I remember I ducked under one. I was not catching that bitch.
You ducking?
Yeah, I was like in 5th grade, ducked under that bitch. But I used to hate that. Center field was so easy. And the way I was looking at it was, third base, so you got the hot corner. Yeah,
that's a hot corner.
Diving all around for the fouls, and still the line drives. Line drives are completely different than pop-ups. You got that weird hop, that ground ball that just comes up and hits your ass in the face. They a lot different than pop-ups. But I thought center field, even on an athletic stand base, on a talent standpoint, if you have arm strength and speed, you are going to be a decent center fielder. Point blank in the story. If you have arm strength, speed, you are probably a decent outfielder. Fucking Barry Bonds' big ass played left field. Don't tell me it's that damn hard. You always see big ass people in left field, in right field. Dumbass there. So yeah, I think the outfield is the hardest position. Line drives can destroy a fan base.
The easiest position.
Yeah, line drive. Also, when you think about it, when you're a third baseman, way more, in my opinion, than a first baseman. When you're a third baseman, yeah, you don't have to catch a lot of damn, I'm trying to say this without sounding fucking weird.
Balls.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to catch a lot of balls.
Come on.
There's not a lot of people throwing, like, somebody may throw to third base so you can get out, but that's normally on like a cutoff or the guy's running down. It's not the same as first, but you still got that hot corner. And when you dive in on that, honestly, you have to have great reaction time.
Harder though, too, because think about it. Ball stays fair, but is rolling foul because it hits the bag. You got to be able to hit that and launch that thing across the field.
Yeah, exactly. So you got to have the arm strength. You got to have the quick reaction time. You got to have. So I mean, I get it. I get all that, but I think the outfield is one that to me is the easiest. I would particularly say center field. Don't get me wrong. It is also it's also physical because if you hit that wall, you fucked. Okay.
Well, all right. If I may, you guys are saying center. I think left field is the easiest out of all of them because I feel like a lot of the left field walls in like arenas are kind of smaller, and the way that the Astros have been playing it too, they have the center fielder filling in for Altuve when he's out there a lot more because they cover more ground than either side.
That's true. And depending on where you play, center field is normally one of the deepest parts.
Yeah.
Like Houston center field is stupid.
Yeah.
So I can agree with you.
They got rid of that stupid slope.
This is the thing. Okay, arm strength, 100%. I'm not 100% certain on arm accuracy because of the fact that, yes, you don't want it. I don't want to throw it trying to throw to the cutoff man and I throw it all the way to right field. No, 100%. But most of the time, you're throwing not a far distance and you're throwing to a cutoff man. You're not throwing to a place where they have to tag the bag or anything like that. Yes, if you can get to third base, amazing. Or second base or home, amazing. And those are the A+ outfielders. You see what I'm saying? So when you throw in arm strength, accuracy, speed, that is an A+ outfielder, in my opinion. And
everyone is going to be Yoenis.
Yeah, and athletic ability. You throw in that so they can make the diving catches and all that. So then that's A+. You drop down, you got like a B+. That's just the guy with the accuracy, the arm strength, and the speed. He can get there, catches most of the balls are kind of easy. And then you got the average player, a decent center fielder. You take away the arm accuracy. Left field would be great if you play in Boston. If you play in Boston. A lot of those places, Boston, Houston.
Well, they have the Green Monster is what he's going for.
Yeah, but Houston has that weird ass fan thing. It's almost like a green monster. Look at Houston's field. I know
Yeah,
this
I
from
was
playing.
watching it last night. I've seen that.
Yeah, I know this from playing MLB The Show. That's where I get most of my knowledge from about this stuff. Okay.
Yeah, Houston and Boston, like left field.
Yeah, that left field exactly. So, and then in San Francisco, you got the right field that they got the water to bounce off of.
I mean, Yankee Stadium is the one that's the hardest for fielders when it's so easy to
I mean, I think so. Okay, so now we know the easiest is somewhere in the outfield. We'll say left field. I agree with that. What about hardest?
Pitcher.
You said pitcher?
Yeah. Designated hitter.
Definitely not DH.
Yeah, that's probably. You really don't do much there.
That throw from the wall to the plate to prevent a score is key, especially when you're dealing with Mookie Betts. Yes, and Mookie Betts is an MVP candidate. Mookie Betts is an A+ player.
All of his records are going to be from the Dodgers-Yankees World Series last year.
Yeah, I love this. Only positive Dodger essence. Just don't worry about it. We don't like Yankees either. We good. We don't really like the Dodgers, but we don't like the Yankees.
I'm cool with the Dodgers.
See, you don't live near LA.
Exactly. I'm on the East Coast.
I have to go with first base or catcher.
I'm going to definitely, I would agree. I'm going to say catcher. I think first base is extremely hard. Extremely hard.
Oh, absolutely.
I think it is, but dude, the catcher has to catch the pitcher's balls. God damn it.
If catcher's not first, it's a close second.
Yeah, exactly.
I definitely could agree with that.
And then the wear and tear on the knees from that bending down, now if we're talking about the 1980s, then catcher gets up there because they could get slammed into the Buster Posey rule.
Yep.
Yeah, pitchers are stressed. Well, look, I don't know. Pitchers play once every 4 or 5 days.
We didn't ask what the most stressful position was.
Unless you're a hitter, unless you're an ace, you're playing. And that's another thing. That's another reason why I can't put pitcher once every 4 to 5 games.
Mm.
Unless you're an ace, I would put a closer or depending. Well, even then, because the closer only comes in depending on how close the situation is.
Yeah, like Edwin Diaz came in last night because it was a 2-run game, 9th inning. They're winning. They needed him. But like if it's a blowout, he's not coming.
That's what I'm saying. And a reliever pitcher, they I don't know how often they pitch. Let me just not stop acting like I do.
No, so a relief pitcher if they pitch, say if a relief pitcher pitches 1 inning today, they're probably not going to pitch the next day. They're going to get probably a day's rest.
And that's another reason why I think the catcher is so much more stressful and a harder position to play than the pitcher, because some catchers call the game. Like they're the ones that come up with the game plan for what pitches to throw. So did you just come up with your interest music? So if I'm not mistaken, because I don't know if that's how it is now, but I remember Mark Maddox was talking about he called his pitches. But a lot of catchers will basically set up the pitches and kind of have it so they're calling of course the pitcher can shake it off. But
they have the pitch comm now where they set the pitch to their hat.
Who sends it to them?
The catcher.
Again, okay. So again, now we have that is more of a quarterback to me than a pitcher. And they do it for multiple different pitchers. And they also got to understand how to catch, to put that. There's only one hand.
Where to put
and this is how you know it is one of the hardest positions to play. Whoever picks a catcher in MLB The Show? Nobody.
A lot of people usually pick short or outfield, I've noticed.
I pick short. I pick second. I pick center field. I never play left field or right field. I pick pitcher. I'm pissed. I got to get 25. 24 doesn't have the splinker.
Doesn't have the splinker?
Does not have the splinker.
You want the splinker now that we talked about it?
I want the splinker. I'm setting up my pitcher. He plays for the Reds. The only time I actually use the dynamic settings is when I'm playing pitching. That's why I'm so good at pitching, but I suck at hitting when I play other people. Because when I'm playing my player, I don't want to suck. I want to break records. I want to be the greatest hitter of all time. And I'm on my way to doing that with the Padres. And I hate that my agent keeps fucking calling me and going, hey, you guys aren't contenders. You sure you want to be here? Bitch, we haven't even played 80 games yet. We've won 4 World Series. Shut up.
So shall we look at what Paul Skeens did on his first day?
Paul Skeens, yeah, let's look at the Splinker picture. Oh, buddy, I want him on the Royals so bad.
He pitched 5.1. He gave up 3 hits, 2 earned, 2 walks with 7 strikeouts.
I don't want him. I don't want him no more. I'm done. I'm fucking done. This is why I can't see. This is going to be the hardest thing for me to get. I know, Jeremy. I know. He gave up 3 hits, okay? And in those 3 hits,
this is the problem with people who play MLB the show.
Yeah, exactly. He gave up 3 hits, right?
Yeah.
So, and 2 earned runs in 5 innings. So what's his ERA? 2.5, a 3?
3.38.
3. No.
What's your pitcher's ERA?
Like fucking kickers.
What's your pitcher's ERA?
I don't fucking know. He probably sucks. We gave up 5 runs in the game.
Let's see. We need the ERA of who the hell started?
I don't even know. I don't forgot his name.
Long got the loss, so that wasn't even the starter. Reagan's. Reagan's has an ERA of 5.4 right now.
Yeah, he fucking sucks.
He gave up 3 earned runs in 5 innings.
Yes. He fucking sucks. He only gave up one less run than fucking Skeens. Or one more run than Skeens.
Yeah.
1 more run in less innings.
Yeah. Skeen pitched, 5.1?
Yeah.
So he pitched 1 extra out. Stop it.
It is calculated, though. I looked up the formula.
Okay,
so for ERA, you need earned runs over innings pitched.
Yeah.
Total innings.
All right, so let's look at the wins. Who's got the wins?
So we have 1 game.
We have 3 pitchers that got wins, 4 pitchers that got wins that have a 0 ERA. We have another pitcher that got a win that has a 9. How is that possible?
So Clace gave up 1 run in the inning he pitched. So if we do the math, it's earned runs times total innings over innings pitched.
He gave up 3 hits, 1 run, and got 1 strikeout.
So he gave up 1 run for 1 inning pitched.
Wait, hold on. Yoshinobu Yamamoto for the Dodgers. Baylor the Great, help me out with this. Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
How is he going to help you pronounce it? He's just going to type it.
Right.
He pitched 10 innings.
The Tokyo series. He started, I believe, game 2. Yeah, he started game 2 and pitched 5 innings.
Okay, so the average, in this day and age, right now in baseball, what I'm seeing is most people don't pitch more than 6 innings a game.
Yeah,
about 7, 6,
Okay.
7.
I think 7. Squeeze me. How good did Washington play?
What do you think is going to be the lowest ERA? What do you think is going to be the lowest ERA this season? Give me like a number. Are we saying so I can prepare myself so I stop judging these people so damn hard?
You're probably going to see a low of like 3.4.
That's going to be the lowest ERA.
That's what I'm thinking, and I think it's going to be Skeens.
A 3.4.
Yes.
You mean to tell me that means he averages 3 runs a game?
Well, think about how many innings he's going to pitch too.
But isn't earned run average per 9 innings? Am I wrong?
It's per innings pitched.
It's per innings pitched, yeah. So remember the formula. It's earned runs times total innings over innings pitched.
So what the fuck does that mean? Did that mean how many runs does he average a fucking game?
It can go anyway.
Like, is there a way for somebody just to say he averages this many runs per game? You know, like he averages 232 yards per game.
So, okay.
He averages 2 touchdowns per game, 4 interceptions per game.
Here's the example. 73 earned runs over 326 innings pitched. That gets you 0.2239. Times that by 9, and you get a 2.01 ERA.
Okay, so the ERA is over 9 games. So that basically means he gives up 9 innings. He gives up 3 runs a game. That means every 2 games.
And right now, your starting pitcher's giving up 5. So what's your fucking point?
We're not talking about piece of trash pitchers right now, okay? I'm just saying, at a low ERA of 3.3 or 3.4, that we think that means the pitchers, how much are these motherfuckers getting paid?
Depends. I mean, Skeens is on a rookie contract right now.
Okay, I don't care about him. Who's the highest paid pitcher?
Shohei.
But he's not really a pitcher. Next one.
Blake Snell.
What is his ERA?
Blake Snell, let's see. Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you, Mackenzie Gore, opening day, 13 strikeouts, 0 ERA.
Who's McKenzie?
You want to know who got the win? Not him.
I
got
know.
the loss.
Because his team didn't score.
Yeah, Nationals blew it.
Because his team wasn't playing somebody that gives up 3 runs a fucking game.
They played the Phillies.
Oh, well, then let me shut up.
Blake Snell's ERA is 3.6.
Thank you.
And how much does he get paid?
How much does Patrick Mahomes get paid?
Mil for 5 years.
How much does Patrick Mahomes get paid? Why didn't he win a Super Bowl?
He's like,
why didn't he win a Super Bowl?
He has.
He fucking sucks.
He has.
Fucking terrible.
Oh, I know you're not
fucking paid.
I know
he
you're
paid
not
how much? Why didn't he win the fucking Super Bowl? Why didn't he score so many fucking points?
Why you gotta bring the Chiefs up?
Why didn't he score so many fucking points?
I'm sorry. Don't you have somebody on your team named Max Crosby?
Best quarterback
can't even make the
why
fucking
can't he
playoffs?
score? Why can't he score more points than the other fucking quarterback?
Buddy, you
why
can't
can't
talk
he score
shit.
more points than the other fucking quarterback?
He didn't. Any other quarterback makes more money than him.
Paid how much?
The other quarterback makes more money than him.
And he gets paid. He gets paid how
much?
much?
The other quarterback makes more money than him. So
Blake Snell makes more. And Blake Snell makes more than. And Blake Snell makes more than Pat Skeens and Paul Skeens.
100%. What I'm trying to say is, it's just mind blowing to me how in the last 10 to 15 years, the average ERA has jumped so high, but salaries are still jumping so high. Like, what are we paying these motherfuckers for?
Well, think about it. They're not giving up 20 runs a game. They're only giving up 3.
No, there we go. There we go. You're right. That's the positive. They're not giving up, but they're facing motherfuckers that are giving up 6 and 7 runs a game.
Well, think about that too. Like, so hold on. If we think about it though, you've got pitchers.
Wait, are hitters that good?
What's up?
Are the hitters really? Are they that? Are we just in a hitting era where there's so many good hitters?
Yes.
And the
Shohei
pitching,
Ohtani, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Max Muncy. That's all on the Dodgers.
Okay, so basically
on the Royals.
So basically, 10 years. So 10 years ago. So in 2015, the average ERA for the MLB in 2015 was 3.95. 10 years ago.
The lowest ERA.
In 2016, in 2016, guess what it was?
What?
4.18.
What is it in 2025?
2017, 4.35.
Okay. Going up.
2018, 4.14. 4.49. 4.44, 4.26, 3.96, 4.33, 4.07, 2025, 4.03.
Okay. In 2015, the lowest ERA was 1.66 by Zach Greinke. The second lowest was 1.77.
So guess what?
The third lowest. No.
So guess what? Paul Skeens is below the league average.
Wait, hold on. 3.4 was literally the 26th player. A 3.4, there was 26 people that were pitched better than the fucking lowest that we're thinking this year. What are we talking about?
How many of them were starters?
Zach Greinke, Jake Arnett, Clayton Kershaw, David Price, Dallas Keuchel, Jake DeGrom, Garrett Cole, Matt Harvey, Sonny Gray, John Lackey, Max Scherzer, Madison Bumgarner. I don't know if Carlos Martinez was not. Shelby Miller. Then you got probably Marco Estrada was probably Scott Kazmaier. Those are probably relief pitchers.
What are you looking at? Can you send me the link so I can see?
MLB stats.
Oh, just MLB stats?
Yeah, I just went to MLB pitching regular season, select all teams, and then sorted it by ERA.
The stats, you're looking. Let's go. All right. You're in 2015.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help you. We're gonna help figure this out. Regular season, I want pitcher. You organized it by ERA. Nope, this is all batting. Can I not? Let's get out of batting. Pitching. Here we go.
There you go.
Right, they batted that year. Forgot they batted. 2015 regular season, all teams. Strikeouts, earned runs. Nope, I want ERA. So Greinke was a starting pitcher. Arrieta was starting. Kershaw was starting, and he was 2.13. David Price started at 2.45. It looks like here everybody was a starter.
Probably besides a couple. AJ Burnett probably got injured. Oh, no. Never mind. Everybody was a starter.
Yeah, everyone was a starter here.
Yeah. Shit, then let's go back 5 more years. Let's go back to 2010. I didn't even see it that they had games started.
Felix Hernandez was the lowest at
2.27. So, yeah. There's still 25 pitchers under 340.
Last year, Chris Sale was 2.38. Subal on Detroit was 2.39. Zach Wheeler was 2.57. Ronel Blanco on Houston was 2.8.
Yeah, though, that's not bad. So we're going to jump up a whole point in 1 year?
I think we've hit the juiced ball era, personally, still.
When you say we hit the juice ball, are you saying steroids?
No, I'm saying the balls seem to fly farther for some reason.
I'm not sure if my accent and pronunciation will be heard. That's our guy, though. Yamamoto.
Why
could he win? Yes, he needs to
win. Just had to throw that in there.
That is great. Okay, so you got the easiest and hardest position. Anything else we want to talk about in baseball before we jump into another subject? I just realized we've been talking for 48 minutes.
Yeah, how come? So you're talking about all the pitching. How come we're not hitting like 60 home runs anymore? What's up with that?
Conspiracies.
Yeah, what happened to your home? You're talking about the ERA. What about the home runs, man?
Conspiracies. So if you think about it, if you really think about it, how many people have up until what? So you had Roger Maris, that was a home run king for the season. What was that? With like 62? So he was the home run king for the longest time. You had a brief period of time where you had juiced dudes to their fucking gills and corked bats, a la Sammy Sosa.
Yep, Sammy Sosa.
And you had a very brief period of time where you had a couple guys that were destroying the ball. But on a regular basis, if you're looking through the
most players get about like 47 home runs a season now.
But if you go through, I don't know, so I'm just going to throw something out there. We'll see if I'm right. My thought process is the average home runs throughout most of these seasons. Take away a couple of them are going to range between 40 and 55. So let's say 45 and 55, so it's not that big of a gap. So if you look, like most of the years, Aaron Judge last year was 58. The year before, Matt Olson had 54, but nobody else had 50. I think it was just those couple of years that we had a lot of 60 home runs. Well, Aaron Judge had 62 in 2022, but nobody else had 50.
Home runs league-wide are definitely up, but individual home runs, they are not.
So from 2020 to 2025, we've had 160 home run, a couple 50s, and mostly everybody's in the 40s.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you just take the damn Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire years out, you still have Roger Maris and Aaron Judge are still like the two highest home run hitters. So yeah, that's just surprising me. I mean, the baseball average, let's see, what's the highest average? 335.
Anthony, when you say Zach Wheeler, you talking about in our league or in real life?
I don't know who I drafted, buddy. Those PEDs not getting it done in the early. They were not getting it done like in the early 2000s.
Who got Ellie?
I don't even know, buddy. I'm looking right now. Why am I getting ring messages?
Ellie is on. I don't even know what team he's on. Let's see. Whoever Josh is. Josh, Cole, and he is Zach Wheeler.
Oh, Lynn doesn't work. Duh.
Who's Josh? Josh Stover. He's the one that has Wheeler and Ellie.
All right, I don't know who I got. I got a whole bunch of bullshit.
All right, you've got Gabriel Moreno, the catcher for the Cardinals. Kansas City first base, Pasquanito.
Why does he have a green S on there? Why does he have a green S?
He's starting.
He's starting, yeah.
Oh.
You've got Jose Altuve, Manny Machado, Francisco Lindor, Brian Reynolds, who's been the best player for Pittsburgh for ages now, Seiya Suzuki, Mr. Home Run in National Tragedy, Shohei, Kyle Schwarber, who hits home runs daily, and Brent Rooker and Matt Chapman, who are pretty good. And then pitcher-wise, you do Shohei still, but you've got Yusei Kikuchi, Hunter Brown, Sonny Gray, Ryan Walker, Tanner Beebe, Mason Miller, and Logan Gilbert.
I only know Sonny Gray. That's the only pitcher I know on my whole entire team.
Sonny Gray, the guy who had that low ERA back in the day.
So in this scenario, I was at a store. I was putting in the group chat. I was like, how the fuck did I get the first pick? So I was going back and forth. I was basically relying on who was on who they were saying I should draft and if I knew their name. So that was kind of the way I was looking at it. Like I was like, didn't I? Yeah, Manny Machado. I saw him come up. I was like, oh, I know him. Let's go. I know Francis Lindor. So basically, if I knew the name and it suggested it, I would pick it. If it suggested and I didn't know the name, I would scroll down until I found a name that I knew. And then
how is Eric doing in his first game? He is winning actually.
And then after the 7th round, I stopped knowing names, so I let the auto draft go.
Yeah, you're winning big right now.
I don't understand how, but okay.
Well, Hunter Brown gave you 2 earned runs. Oh, I'm sorry. He pitched. He pitched last night, gave you 12 points. Let's see. Who else?
Yeah, but when you're looking at it, like B. Reynolds gave me -3. Lindor, -1. Machado, -1.
Logan Gilbert gave you 25 points.
Who the fuck is Logan? Oh, from the very first game, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at the game 1. So he gave you 8 strikeouts.
Yeah, my pitchers. Okay, my pitchers got in there. Okay. Okay, I see.
Pasquito gave you 10 points because he hit a home run and got 3 RBIs.
Yeah,
Manny Machado has 3 runs.
I see it now.
Shohei gave you 8 because he hit a home run.
Ohtani was the first pick, and I had it, and it auto-picked it.
Yeah, you got to put in Kyle Schwarber. He hits home runs on the daily.
I don't know. I do quick lineup. I don't know what I'm doing.
Fair enough.
I literally just hit quick lineup. Rest of the matchup, I do that every morning. Because in case somebody gets injured or something like that.
Yeah, so Seiya Suzuki gave you -2 on the 19th.
Yeah, so I'm not. Oh, let me see the league. I want to see the league. Let me see the league.
Again, I'm still shocked that someone picked up Mike Trout off of waivers.
I want to see the name. I would have picked him up if I would have seen him. Because I know his name.
Someone did. Whoever the Bodkins show is.
Okay, so the names of our teams are Josh, #COL. Okay.
He must like Colorado.
Barry's Bail Bonds.
That's you.
Yep. Caesar's competitive team. Finding Nemo.
That's my brother.
The Bodkin Show. That's Nick Bodkins from the Bodkin Show. Pete Rose Hall of Fame something.
Jacket.
Okay. And that's Sam. Big Sticks. And of course, we got Jeremy, as always, Tater Tots. Eric Stick with NFL. So sorry, I won that. I did bad in NFL. I'm not really good in fantasy. I'm letting y'all know. I'm not, because I am very impatient during the draft, nor do I study.
I don't study either.
That is the biggest issue. The 1 year I studied, and I won like 3 leagues. And I was like, that is fun, but that was too much work. So I just go pick based off of my Ericisms, and most of the time they're wrong.
Because here's what's going to happen.
Exactly. All right. So, bad football. Russell Wilson got traded.
He got signed.
He got fucking signed.
Good for him.
First of all, I need to know what they were doing with the Photoshop picture they put of him up there, because that was like 7 hairlines ago. I was like, as soon as I saw that picture, I'm like, they need to stop photoshopping people. They 100% need to stop photoshopping some of these guys, because this looks horrible. It was like a damn cartoon character. Looked absolutely horrible. But the Giants may still take a quarterback.
Why? Why would they want that?
It's the fucking Giants.
I figured they were trying for Arch Manning at this point.
So they could. But, I mean, let's be honest. With Russell Wilson, you're not going to be in the lottery.
No.
So,
lottery.
I'm sorry, that's NBA. You're not going to be in the top 4 picks, with the top 4 picks probably. So, I don't know. Who do they pick? Travis Hunter, or do they pick Carter if he's there? They pick Shador. Or do they trade? What would you do, Jeremy?
I'd probably take Shador if I were the Giants.
Okay, but you wouldn't have signed Russell.
I wouldn't have signed Russell Wilson either.
Got you. Okay, Sam, what would you have done? What would you do right now?
I would have sold the team.
You're not the owner. You're the general manager.
Oh, if I'm the general manager, yes. I tell the owner to sell the team.
Okay. So the owner's not selling the team. He said no. Okay.
If I'm the owner, if I'm the general manager, honestly, I'm not sold on this quarterback class. So I think I would just try to sign Russell and Winston to a 1-year deal and maybe try to see what we could do for next year.
But what would you do with the pick?
This pick, I would try and trade it. Trade back for a team that would probably want them.
That's what I'm on board with. I would either trade it, or if I couldn't get a trade, but if Shador's up there, somebody's going to trade. I would definitely trade the pick, trade back.
I want to check something. I'm going to check something.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that you could do with that those picks you get from there. And if nobody wanted to trade or give me what I was worth, I would go ahead and take the Travis Hunter.
So if I'm the Giants, actually, here's what I'm thinking. So I think the Titans are going to take Cam Ward. I think the Browns are going to do something stupid. So I think Shador is still going to be there. But I might trade back because there could be a team that wants to move up for Abdul Carter or Travis Hunter. And you can get good stuff for either of those kind of talents right there.
Yep.
Like
I think the trade is the best scenario.
Like you could call Dallas because Dallas would probably be willing to give up a good haul to move up to replace DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yep.
Falcons need an edge rusher. They can do that. I mean, someone seems confident that the Browns are going to take Abdul Carter. Personally, I think they're going to take someone stupid.
Jeremy, what do you think about this? And this is why I don't like Dodgers fans, because most of them are Raiders fans.
I mean, I don't mind it. I don't Spytek was there. Spytek had lunch with him.
Okay.
Our running backs coach talked with him. I wouldn't mind it, but based on his interview he did, I don't think he wants to be a Raider.
Why do you say that?
Based on his interview, the way he answered the question.
Okay.
He didn't seem like the way he answered the question didn't seem like he wanted to be a Raider.
Got you. Okay.
I know who I don't want the Raiders to take now after his interview that was posted.
Who?
Was that the receiver?
The receiver?
McMillan?
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. This guy.
When it says he doesn't watch football and doesn't watch film on his own.
Yeah, you don't want him. We don't want another Jamarcus Russell. You don't want that.
He only watches film with the receivers group. He doesn't watch film on his own and doesn't watch football.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You don't have to be a fan of football to be good at it. But if you're playing at the highest level and you're trying to get drafted and you're trying to develop at your craft, you need to at least watch fucking football. You need to watch what other players are doing so you can mimic that, pick something up off of it, learn. So yeah, I don't want him on my team either. Browns are taking Carter.
I think there's a high chance they take Gentry at 2.
I think there's a high chance that they take Shador Sanders.
That's honestly because they lost Nick Chubb, and I'm pretty sure they're done with this Deshaun Watson experiment. So,
well, they picked up Kenny Pickett.
Yep. They traded for him. They traded for him.
It doesn't seem like their quarterback room is done.
Who's even in that quarterback room besides those two? They lost Jameis, so he's not there anymore. It's just those two. It's just Eddie and Deshaun.
That's what I'm saying. So you're going to roll out with those two? That is set up to take a quarterback in the draft. That is literally set up for that way.
Is this true? Browns trying to trade for Dak.
That's been floating around for a while. That rumor's been floating around for like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
We know it's true because of what the Browns do. Okay? We know that's 100% true without even knowing it's true. They overpay for quarterbacks that are on other teams. Look what they did with Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Say it's a very similar, besides the cases. But I think if they're trying to trade for Dak, that again, based off of their quarterback room, they're not done. If that would make sense, if they're trying to trade for Dak, they're going to use basically Deshaun as a backup and try to develop Kenny Pickett. But in my opinion, they're going to draft a quarterback, use Deshaun as a starter, and see which one of those develops better, which will probably be Shador.
So you're right. If you're the Chiefs GM right now, what are you doing?
Huh?
If you're Chiefs GM, what are you doing?
I'm still crying.
Yep.
I'm still getting over the loss. So this is the thing. It's so hard. I think 100% we need to fix the offensive line. I think we've had multiple issues. I would not have gotten rid of Joe Tunney. 100%. I would have been, nope, you can stay. I'm good. You were very good. But I understand what we did. We got to fix the line. Hopefully Rashid Rice is going to come back. We got our receiving core. We got our running backs. I think, like I said last time, we need somebody in the DB section that creates turnovers. We need somebody on defense that plays DB, safety. I need an Ed Reed, damn it. I need somebody that goes and gets the ball. We need to start forcing turnovers and stop leaving it on our defensive line. And we need to get more playmakers, I think, in our defensive backs. But outside of that, just cry.
And just
cry. Because we don't have money to do a lot of shit. We're relying on draft picks. We're picking at the end. We traded for a couple picks, so we don't have a lot of room for money. So I don't understand how we're going to 100% rebuild the line. But, like, we've got to go get playmakers. Like, we've got to get playmakers on the defense. And I know Chris Jones is a playmaker. Kalofton, but we have to have somebody in our backfield. And I'm not saying, and now that Justin Reed's gone, maybe we go get one. Like, we're kind of missing the Honey Badger type character as a safety. The Eric Berry type safety, when they would go and get plays, they'd make fumbles, they'd grab balls. Damn it. There's a lot of weird references today.
So, Anthony, I have a question. Why a wide receiver? I mean, you've got Terry, you've got Michael Gallup, you've got the
Deebo
Samuel. The corpse of Deebo Samuel.
You don't need a wide receiver.
And Luke McCaffrey. Like, you've got a pretty solid group right there.
Yeah, you don't need a wide receiver.
When it comes to defensive end, yeah, I can see that. Because they got Clelin Ferrell.
Yeah,
he's still playing?
Yeah.
God.
I thought he retired ages ago.
I didn't think he retired. I thought he just didn't get signed again.
He was on San Francisco in 2023, and then he was in Washington in 2024.
Yeah, no, I could see that. But I think your receiver core is good. Your running back core is good. I don't know much about your DBs or your defense, but yeah.
Let's see. DBs, they've got Will Harris is the safety. Quayne Martin is free safety. Lattimore is playing there. Jonathan Jones is there. You've got Kayvon Seymour. And your nickelback is Mike. I'm not going to try to even pronounce that.
Kenny Pickett is not starting. Kenny Pickett would not start on any team of mine. I fuck Kenny Pickett.
Wait. Why does Washington have Chris Paul? I thought he was playing in San Antonio.
He was. I thought he was doing Allstate commercials.
No, they have a guard. Washington Commanders has a guard named Chris Paul.
There's a player. There's a kid in college that is named LeBron James.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, and I forgot what he is. He might be a track star or something like that, but his name is LeBron James. Yeah.
So, all right, now it's time to ask the question. What's the hardest position to play in football?
All right, let's do easiest first.
All right, easiest.
Kicker.
Long snapper.
Punter.
Bench.
Patrick Mahomes.
We said position, not person.
Patrick Mahomes is a position.
Patrick Mahomes is not a position.
Aaron Rodgers.
Not one of the hardest people to play with. So what was your position?
The easiest?
Yep. Anthony's got center's hardest, easiest is punter.
Probably gunner.
What?
The gunner.
Oh, the gunner on the punt return?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they don't do nothing. They just run down the field. Half the time it's fair cut, so they literally do nothing.
The only thing they got to worry about
is that position is a pigeon did it.
No, but they just have to worry about containment and making sure they're not the first person to touch the ball when they come back from being pushed out of bounds. That's really all that is a very good. That you're 100% right. Granted, sometimes they may have to tackle somebody, but most of the time he's 100% right.
Most of the time it's fair caught.
Yeah, that is very good. I would.
Yeah, no, Jeremy's right. A pigeon was able to do that.
Okay, so yeah, there we go. All right, so what's the hardest?
I like the answer center.
Referee.
That's a hard one.
This one's tough.
QB Patrick Mahomes nuts in your face every day? Like, that's crazy.
This one's tough because I think the center is extremely hard. But then I also think being a DB or
Antonio Brown's publicist.
I think that being even an offensive lineman and a guard or a tackle, I think that's actually a harder position than the center.
I think the blind side, honestly.
You rarely ever see the center get pulled.
I'm gonna say defensive end.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah, I like that one. I'm thinking about it.
The hardest?
Yeah, you're constantly getting held.
Yeah, true. But you have two jobs. You literally have one job. Get the quarterback or outside containment.
But think about this too, though.
You're getting held and not getting held.
Huh?
You're running in at full speed and you touch the quarterback wrong in any sort of way, you get penalized for it.
Yeah, but that's any defensive player. DB, safety on a blitz. That's anybody.
Yeah, but this is
my hardest position.
I'm not talking about
your hardest position.
I was just surprised. No, I understand why. I was just surprised. Because you do get held a lot. You are in a car crash all the time. 100%. No, I was just surprised.
And you have to have a control.
You got to take into account the way the rules have changed recently.
No, you're right. I can see that. I was just surprised.
Literally, if you cross your eyes when you're running these days, it's a penalty.
CB is hard
if you got
So I've always thought, in my opinion, O-line is one of the hardest positions. Didn't matter what position you played on O-line. And on defense, I've literally always thought DB was the hardest position. Because
middle linebacker can be pretty hard too.
I think 100% because you have to cover and do the run. A lot of them are the quarterbacks. My thing with DB is you are actively playing against a player that every single time is trying to fake you out and you don't know the play. So like that I play DB, I love safety way more than DB because you got to read every single movement that guy makes. So that is hard. He fakes left. You can't bite on it because then he's gone. And a lot of times you're the last line of defense.
You're left in an island with a prime Moss, Edelman, heck, even a Renfro. Good night.
Good night. God bless you. Yeah. So that's always just because think of how many routes that they run. Now, yes, also you have to be able to, as a DB, you look in the backfield to see if you can see the package, and that narrows down the route. So all defensive players have to be extremely smart because they're not getting a play that their guy's running. But that is besides your offensive line, the only position where somebody the whole time is trying to fake you out. Now, granted, you could also have those matchups where you guard George Pickens and he doesn't run half the time. So then it's not as hard.
Well, actually, no, it's pretty hard with Pickens because he might turn around and fight you.
Yeah. Yeah. So and then depending on who you're guarding, also DBs are at such a significant disadvantage in this day and age in the NFL because DBs normally aren't bigger than like 6'2", where you have receivers that are 6'4", 6'5". I think your average DB is 5'11".
So it sounds like they've made bad business decisions.
Well, 5'11". Yeah, the average DB is around 5'11". Safeties are 6 foot. Also, most people know DBs used to be receivers that can't catch.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one. That would be my hardest. Yeah. Sam, what is yours?
I'm with the O-line. I think the O-line is definitely really hard on offense. For defense, after thinking about it, honestly, I think I still think middle linebacker might be pretty tough.
No, it is.
Yeah. I think that one would be probably my toughest right now.
A lot of them are the quarterbacks. You're mic'd up. My only problem with that, and I know this is going to sound bad, is I don't think Ray Lewis is that smart, and somehow he's one of the greatest linebackers of all time. So, just that. I know that sounds bad, but like if I don't think you're that intelligent, and yet you're one of the greatest, that means there's not a lot of intelligence that went into him playing. Now I know
Ray Lewis is a smart guy.
I know the story. I know the stories of like he told, I forgot what his name was, when he told them the telltales. And I know he was extremely dedicated and he was very intelligent, IQ and all that stuff. I understand that. Yeah, I completely understand that. But when I just hear him talk a lot of times, I'm like, you're not really that smart. Okay, so let's see.
Kicker second.
Kicker is the second easiest or the not smartest?
Second hardest. It's the second hardest.
Shut the fuck up right now. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fucking door. Stop it. Stop it right now. You fucking motherfucker. Stop it. Stop that shit. You motherfucker, you. You knew what you're doing. Stop that fucking shit. All they have to do is kick the fucking ball.
They got to deal with wind and snow and rain. And,
what if they're in a dome?
And bad turf conditions and
every
bad grass.
Football player has to deal with that.
And holders that don't put the laces out. And
it's laces.
And they got to worry about getting the ball over the line.
They don't practice.
Yes, they do.
No, they really don't.
They practice.
No, if you literally start watching the way NFL players and coaches talk about them. That's why Rex Ryan went on a rant on ESPN talking about they literally show up for 30 to 45 minutes. And
Rex Ryan hasn't coached in 472 years. Shut the fuck up.
Eric, look. One of the best players of all time practice kicking. Kareem Hunt when he kicked his girlfriend in the elevator.
But he's not a kicker.
He is.
But he kicked that white girl.
Yeah.
He didn't kick his girlfriend. He kicked the white girl.
In a hotel.
He was getting his licks in.
On camera.
He was. All I'm saying is fuck kickers. Fuck all them bitches. Okay? Fuck them. That is the easiest.
So quarterback can't be hard because Dontari Poe was able to play quarterback and threw.
I didn't say quarterback was that hard.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Quarterback can't be that hard because Dontari Poe threw a touchdown.
100%. Quarterback, you can't touch a quarterback.
Yeah. And
the quarterback can't get touched.
And Dontari Poe's fat ass threw a touchdown.
Yeah. A lot of people threw touchdowns. A lot of fat quarterbacks.
Isn't fullback the hardest?
Because it's not there no more.
Exactly.
Unless you play for the Niners. Unless you play for the Niners.
Like
NBA.
The Department of Education.
Yeah, I just pulled up the NBA standings to see what's happening.
NBA, let's see. Who is NBA? They're all interchangeable. So we could just say.
So coach is the hardest position.
Coach is no. Coach is not. Coach is the hardest.
The hardest position is the ones that have the little mops that clean the floor.
Yeah, coaches are.
The hardest position is the people who have to watch that shit. The men's basketball.
Coaches are they're valuable, but they're more valuable for getting players to buy in. And yes,
but here's the thing, though. Players are always trying to get you fired.
It depends on what team you're on. There's nobody trying to fire Steve Kerr. Nobody's trying to fire Greg Popovich. If you're on a LeBron team,
Popovich is the most proven coach.
If you're on a LeBron, but there's nobody ever been trying to fire. Like if you're on a LeBron team, Eric Spoelstra has no choice. LeBron tried to get him fired. So if you're on a LeBron team, yes, you're getting fired as coach.
Literally, Darvin Ham got fired.
LeBron got everybody fired, okay? LeBron has a laundry list of getting motherfuckers fired. Paul Silas, he left. There was another coach. He left after Mike Brown. The only place he didn't get a coach fired was in Miami because Pat Riley said, fuck you, I'm not firing Eric Spoelstra. And he's still there to this day. He came back to Cleveland, got David Blatt fired, got Tyronn Lue in place. He had Luke Walton when he went with the Lakers, got him fired, got Darvin Ham fired, got somebody fucking else fired, probably got Frank Vogel fired. Yeah, that motherfucker just fires people. He is the coach.
Dwight Howard got Jeff Van Gundy fired.
Michael Jordan got a coach fired. Magic Johnson got a coach fired.
Coach is the hardest position. You're constantly trying to get fired.
No, the coaches are only the. This is why that works, because this is the only problem. That's because you have stupid fucking coaches, okay? Like Tyronn Lue has never, ever been threatened to be fired. And he coached LeBron's teams. Well, he did get fired after LeBron left because they fired him and did the thing. But it's like he coached the LeBron. That's because the team sucked. He coached the LeBron team and he coached the Clippers. But never once, because he knows how to mend personalities. He understands it's a LeBron team. Let me shut the fuck up. The problem that you have is when you don't shut the fuck up on a LeBron team and let him coach. But most of your coaches, a lot of them, the players aren't really getting the coaches fired because they don't have the cachet to do that. So the coaches are getting fired because they don't buy in. The players can't buy in. They're not good at bending personalities, or they absolutely fucking suck. Like, if you go around the league, there's a lot of good tenure coaches. Like Kevin Durant gets a lot of fucking people fired.
Yes, he does.
But is that Kevin Durant or is that the expectations?
Kevin Durant is the expectation.
So yeah, on your superstars, yeah, 100%. Like JB Bickerstaff got fired from Cleveland because they thought he reached the point where they needed somebody to go over. So there was no players getting him fired. That was just the management saying, we've reached our ceiling with you. And then you go and he runs in Detroit and destroys. So in the NBA, like, coaching is in my opinion, one of the easiest positions to play because you're mending personalities. Kobe said it perfectly. Everybody knows the stuff that we're playing. You know the sets that you're running. We all run the same fucking sets. There's only so many pick and roll formations that you can have. There's already so many backdoor and picks that you can have. It's more or less being able to implement your style with the style of the players and being adaptable, which is why Steve Kerr is so good. That's why your great Craig Popovich is so good, because he adapts to the players' styles.
Also, Craig Popovich doesn't give no shits to anybody.
But he also but if you look at the teams that he's ran. He had a dominant big man that in the course of the career, it completely changed from going into the post to letting Tony Parker become everything. Then transitioned over to Kawhi. He then ran a stupid ass offense with DeMar Rose and all of them, which there was no big man on their team. DeJounte Murray, and now he's transitioning into Victor Wembanyama. His your great players besides Phil Jackson, which is why Phil Jackson has had trouble when he did not have fucking Kobe or Michael Jordan. And Shaq. Because they have to adapt to. Well, he didn't have Shaq for the second two championships. But that's because they have to adapt to him. You have to adapt to the triangle style. Basketball is very similar to baseball. It's all about managing when to take players out, when to put players in. But most of you have 8 fucking coaches in basketball. Like, have you ever seen a basketball bench? It's like fucking a football team. It's like, oh, you have what the fuck do you have so many coaches for?
You have the water boy coach.
So, yeah, I think basketball is the easiest sport to coach.
What's the hardest position then?
Huh?
What's the hardest position?
So, the hardest position is based off of who you're playing. I'm not even joking. So, the hardest position is the person that has to guard the star. That's because, to give you an idea, Jeff Teague, I love Jeff Teague on podcasts, right? Jeff Teague was talking about the story about Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving's first game against Jeff Teague, he scored 18 points. The rest of his career, he never scored below 20. What do you do with that? What do you do guarding Kyrie? We love watching. How do you guard Kyrie Irving? How the fuck do you guard LeBron James?
Glue on their feet.
How do you guard Kobe Bryant that studies the referees?
You don't guard Kobe. Kobe lets you guard him.
That's what I'm saying. So how do you guard Victor Wembanyama?
Grow.
So in my opinion, the hardest position to play is the position that has to guard the best player. How are you guarding Steph Curry? Like that. So whoever your matchup is. So one day I'm matched up against Steph. To me, maybe a point guard. Because we're in the point guard and wing golden age. Steph Curry, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jamal Murray, Darius Garland, Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic, De'Aaron Fox. Like every team has a great point guard or a very, very good point guard. So because you have to play offense defense, that's the issue. What's the easiest position? Being the fucking superstar.
Jeremy, what do you think of that?
Jeremy thinks it's all easy. Okay, WNBA, Jeremy. In the WNBA.
The hardest position is the person who has to clean the floor.
In the WNBA, what's the hardest position?
Asia Wilson's position.
The power forward / center?
Yeah.
Because all the big people, like you have Brianna Stewart, you got a lot of them. Alyssa Thomas, you got a lot of them. Jacqueline Jones.
Everybody's coming after you. Everybody's focused on you.
So you're saying the superstar position as an Asia Wilson position?
Yeah.
Because she's one of the best players of all time. Got you. Okay. What do you think is the easiest? Kelsey Plum?
I don't know if I'd say it's a position, but it's a person.
Big Baby Rich?
No.
Brittany Griner?
No.
Who the fuck are we talking about?
Caitlin Clark.
You think she's the easiest?
Yeah.
That sounds really wrong when you say it like that.
She's getting all.
Look, stop. Don't get fucking touchy now. We've been talking about balls near people's faces and catching balls, and we say easiest as a Caitlin Clark, as if she's some fucking board. You're like, wait, we crossed the line there. We're talking about Caitlin Clark.
They're always looking out for her. She's
okay.
Instantly the face of the league, instantly getting calls, instantly fucking. Oh, we gotta protect her at all costs. And
I'm gonna let you know this.
If the wind blows on her wrong, her teammates are fucking crying about it. Fucking.
I'm gonna let you know that I've become a Caitlin Clark fan.
I'm gonna stab you.
This is the reason why.
You want me to get that wellness check going later?
This is the reason why. He's got to say. This is the reason why. Listen. Let me explain. She does everything we want from a superstar. She didn't join the Big Three League that they had going on because she wanted to train. She didn't get invited to the NBA All-Star game, even though they wanted to put her in there, because she wanted her first All-Star game, her first three-point competition, to be in the WNBA. Like, she is doing everything we want.
But cried about not being on the Olympic team.
She did. Her fans did. We are doing, but as a superstar, she is doing everything that we want. If it wasn't for her,
I don't give a fuck if she fucking does backflips, wears the fucking monkey suit, and has the little fucking symbols and goes like this.
She's doing that. That's what she's doing. Give a fuck. Like, she doesn't respond. Hold on.
And her fucking racist ass community that she fucking comes from.
Her community is racist as shit, and 100%. But she does not respond to any of that shit. When they ask her questions about it, her teammates are bitching for her. Like, she is literally what we want as a representation of WNBA. She's completely opposite of Angel Reese.
You can have her. I don't
want her.
I
was cheering for Angel Reese. But Angel Reese is pissing me off with all the bitching that she's doing. I'm going to charge this much money for. No, she's complete. She is. And Angel Reese isn't even like the showy one. It's just, in this opinion, it's one of those things where I'm just like, dude, I can't really hate on her. I hate her fans. But she's doing everything we want out of a superstar. And if it wasn't Caitlin Clark, we would be praising the shit out of her. Like, and this is going to sound bad, but she's literally getting the LeBron treatment from the moment that she comes into the WNBA. And just like LeBron, she hasn't done shit wrong.
She got a racist ass boyfriend.
Well, yeah, she's from fucking Indiana or fucking Iowa. Wherever the fuck she's from. She's from the fucking racist ass Bible Belt. Like, my wife learned firsthand.
Guess what that makes her?
What?
Guess what that makes her?
Racist. I got you.
Thank you.
I got you.
I like how you get really close for that one.
Would you like fries with that?
Fries with a side of racism.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. NHL. Easiest and hardest.
Hardest is the goalie.
Definitely agree. I mean, you got all those pucks coming around his face.
I don't know that there's an easiest position to play in NHL.
I really don't think so either.
We got to pick one.
Easiest being in the penalty box.
Maybe the enforcer?
Yeah.
Okay. Because he's just there to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Just there to fight.
Yeah. And a lot of them
he's not there to really do anything other than to fight.
They're a decent player that gets elevated because they're down to fight. And they throw hands like no tomorrow.
Yeah, they're there to stick up.
That's good.
They're there to stick up for their teammates. The only thing they're not really there because they can score goals or they have any good offense. They may be decent at defense, but they're mainly there because they can fight.
Okay, I'm with you on that. And the last one we're gonna do, I threw this in at the end. Boxing / MMA. What do you think is the easiest and hardest?
How can you? There's no. You can't have a easiest and hardest position in boxing.
Weight class. Easiest and hardest weight class.
They're all hard.
Wait, what? How's that work?
What do you think is the easiest weight class to be in for fighting? Do you think it's the small weights or the big weights? I think it's the big weights.
I think you're getting your shit rocked no matter what.
Right. I think you're getting fucked up in any weight class.
Look, we just went into hockey where they can legally fucking fight. Now y'all getting touchy?
There's
we
no
just gave the
getting touchy, motherfucker. It doesn't matter what fucking weight class you're in. If I'm 130 pounds fighting a 130 fucking pound person, I'm getting rocked no matter fucking what. Yeah, okay, if I'm 300 pounds fighting somebody that's 300 pounds, I'm getting fucking rocked.
For instance, you normally see more knockouts in heavyweight or more just drag out fights than you do in the lighter weights. Because the lighter weights, they don't hit as hard.
But I'd rather get knocked the fuck out than have to fucking go.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said heavyweight was one of the easiest. I'd rather be knocked out than get beat for fucking 12 rounds.
I don't think I want to get hit by any of these people. All right, here's one I got for you, Eric.
Okay, so maybe it sounded better in my head than what it actually was sounded, okay?
What's the hardest position in soccer?
None.
Not even the goalie?
No. They all do the same. It's very similar to hockey, but the goal is so much bigger. You have so much room. The ball doesn't come as fast. Yes, you have to have reaction time and all that. But I mean, look, I know this is going to sound bad. I know this is going to sound bad. I like soccer. But the game is 3-0. You have the most for most of the game, all they do is run. That's all they fucking do. Okay? So whoever has the best cardio, that's your number one talent. Now, yes, you have Messi and Ronaldo, which are extremely amazing, but they still only score 1 to 2 points a game. Like how fucking.
Let's see, what other sports are there that we can look across?
What about pickleball?
Fuck, that's not even a sport.
What about tennis?
Again, cardio.
Did you guys know the UFL started?
What about NASCAR?
The pit crew.
Whoever can see the best. I'm not going to pretend. Okay. I don't fucking know. I'm not going to pretend that's a fucking sport. You're driving. That means we're all professional athletes. We do that every day.
Not at.
And that's how stupid I thought your boxing question was.
Dude, but we're training for that shit on a
regular. All right, but Anthony is right here. You can hit me, sure, just don't choke me out.
Brownhouse kicked me in the front of my kids. No, fuck that. I'm not joking. The scariest thing I would have, combat sports is scary, but the scariest thing, in my opinion, about the combat sports is what happens when you get knocked out, because you can't control it. Like, I'm not saying I wouldn't prefer to get knocked out than choked out, But at least if you get choked out, like there's nothing you can do. You can go to sleep, right? And you're looked at as, oh, he didn't tap, he went to sleep. But when you get knocked out, you can't help your reaction of getting knocked out. So you don't know if you continue to fight. You can't help if you go stiff. You can't tell when you fall if you land in a weird position. Like, you don't know. All of your reactions after getting knocked out are involuntary. And if you watch some of the funniest knockout videos, there's nothing you can do. And then all of the people that get knocked out get put on a fucking meme now. Like Nate Robinson.
Hilarious.
You can't help that. You can't fucking help that. So I don't know if in this day and age of getting knocked out, golf.
Yes.
This is the worst part about it. It's not easy.
So it's hard.
But it's not extremely hard.
It's not extremely hard, but like
it's
trying to
so
line up
the problem. Like, it's not, if you go and play and just go and play golf on a regular basis, you're gonna get better at it. To become a professional,
you need money.
Yes, exactly. So, but it's not something that you could just walk off the street and pick up.
We had a few. Here we go. You said knockouts covered the memes.
Then you can't control that. You can't fucking control that.
Well, I mean, he could have. He could have been better at boxing.
But he's fighting Canelo Alvarez. You can't fucking control.
I mean, he could have. I mean,
wait. Hold on. When you get hit like that, right? What happens is that right there, your body has just shut down for a brief second. You know, like when you're playing a video game and all of a sudden it just freezes. That's what happened. You get hit like that, your whole function disconnected. So when that happens, you don't control anything. Like, that's not, what the fuck can you do? Listen, he's trying to stand up. Okay? He's trying to stand up. And his body said, fuck you, go down. So he's fighting a person and having an internal fight inside. Bitch, stand up, go down. Bitch, stand up, go down. Bitch, stand up, go down. That's why you saw that. That you can't control that shit. Oh, is this one of the this is David Hay versus what's his face? Yeah, this is horrible.
You know this one?
Yeah, I know a lot of these. Yeah. He knocks out the big fucking dude right there.
Let's see. Come on.
Oh, wait, no, this is what Hay gets. You see, there you go. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, the video compilation is literally called Chicken Dancing.
Yeah, he doesn't knock him out, but that was in the 12th round. But you can't help that. That is this is the funniest one. Here you go. Watch it. He gets up and talks to the referee. Watch. Here it comes. Bop. He gets up and says, "Don't play with matches," and then falls back down. You can't, like, again, he said, body, get up. And his mind said, nah, bitch. Nah. So that's
don't play with matches.
You can't. So that was Cedric the Entertainer. I was watching that. He had a comedy special when that happened. And he said he got hit so hard he didn't even know he was knocked out. He said he got up and said something to the ref, said, "Hey, don't play with matches." Because he's like, the only thing I think that could be happening is he was giving him solid advice. Smoke and kill. So, dumb shit.
Oh my God.
So yeah, that's the problem with getting knocked out. You can't control what happens. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's the hardest position in boxing, right?
Getting knocked out. Yeah, the hardest position in boxing is being in there. The hardest position in boxing to me is fighting somebody that you get in the ring and you know you're going to lose and you're still fighting them. Like all the people that fought Mike Tyson in his early heyday. Like, you knew you were going to lose. All the people that fought Floyd Mayweather. I don't give a fuck how many times they psyched themselves up. You knew you were going to lose. Manny Pacquiao went in there and fought him with like a torn fucking labrum. You knew you were going to lose. Chael Sonnen versus John Jones. You knew you were going to lose. There's no way you thought you were going to win. Did you have a chance? Yes. But that's the thing, because you could die in these motherfucking rings. Anybody that had to go against Roman in his 565-day reign, you knew you were going to lose. So, yeah. I don't know any other sports that we can talk about.
Gaming.
I don't know what we classify. I mean, we can talk about cheerleading, since we were talking about
chess boxing.
Dumbest shit ever. Dumbest shit ever. Dumbest fucking thing ever to be in. And it's Russian.
It made its way to the States.
They be fucking creating some dumbass shit. But who the fuck? All right, Jeremy, Sam, Mo, when you get back, we should try that out.
Chess boxing.
Chess boxing. Film it. Put some headgears on. Get some big like 12-ounce gloves, 18-ounce gloves, so they don't hurt as bad. They have a lot of cushioning, and rotate between chess and boxing.
How about Major League shin kicking?
I'm not doing none of that shit. Fucking dumb. You know who's gonna win that? The fucking Thai boxers. Me and Tyson. My mind will be a quick dude. There's no way in hell. Never. I'm not. You know, if they ever said, "Would you get in the ring with Mike Tyson for $1 million?" and you have to laugh 10 seconds? No.
Yes.
No. This is the reasoning.
Right now? Fuck yeah.
No, never.
Did you see him against fucking hell yeah?
Nope.
Yeah, I gotta go.
I got to last 10 seconds? Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
No, I'm good.
Please.
I gotta run.
Catch you later. I gotta get going too, because I gotta go take my mom to get her car. Fuck.
So why don't we wrap up?
Yep. So we'll jump into who you get into $1 million the next time.
Yeah, we can talk about it next week.
Yeah. Jeremy, go ahead and take us out.
Put me in, coach.
Peace.
Don't get